Welcome to the stream, guys. I am Bharat from the side of My Traders Arena, and I'm going to stream London. I want to trade London in front of you all for free. And yeah, Wednesday, Monday created Monday, Tuesday, swept this value gap lower, and Wednesday created the low of the day. I'm expecting higher prices to these highs, and yeah, I'm expecting bullish prices from there. This will be the market maker buy module. Yeah, price moving higher from these lows. Buy stop first, sell stop second, LR move to those highs. Price will move as fast as it can. Price create that price swept this ERL. Price swept this ERL. Minor buy sell liquidity. And 1 hour got that highs. We have SMTs with that highs. Price trading into this value gap in 1 hour. Price got previous candles lows also. 2 AM opened, and we have created a 4-hour value gap. 4-hour value gap with the devil's mark in the Asia. That will be the Asian's low. Price can. This will be the NVOG also. It is a combining with NVOG, so I'm expecting lower prices, a retracement to these dealing range low. If we calculate this as a dealing range, means this will be the C of the dealing range. At least price will come to these wicks and this value gap. That's what my anticipation is. So let's just see. Let's move on to 30-minute. Price got the 30-minute value gap also. Price started to move higher from the price started to move higher from the Asia. That's Asia gave us a move. Maybe London will consolidate. Price creating LR in the highs, as you can see. Price creating LR highs. Let's wait for this lows to get purged. In 15 minutes, that is located inside a 1 hour. So let's just wait and see. We are in a market maker buy module, but price can retrace lower. That's what my anticipation is. Let's see how this market maker sell module in 1 minute gonna end. Let's wait for this lows to get purged. Yeah. I'm expecting higher prices from these lows. Hello. Could you hear me, bro? Sorry for the inconvenience, bro. Price moving higher from here, so let's see. Hit your like, bro. Okay, clear. Price creating a volume imbalances right there. Okay, price retrace back into the 1 hour fairly gap, and let's see. Price got that 15-minute fairly gap too, and we have unfilled fairly gap higher. And I'm expecting higher prices, but we don't have any fairly gaps to get into. So let me see. Whoa, whoa, whoa! We have this fairly gap. Let's wait for the closures, bro. Let's wait for the closures so we can get into for longs. The open, low, and high. My stop will be my target. My limit will be here after the inversions. So let us wait for the closures. I don't want to see this kind of closures. No, bro. This is not a BPR. So why it is not a BPR means. Give me a minute. I can explain what is a BPR. This will be the BPR. A price created a fairly gap higher, and a price closed below it without even creating a wicks in it, without even retracing back into this inversion. Unfilled gap that got inversed by an unfilled gap. This particular inversion is called as a PPR, bro. Price created a one candle cyst. I don't want to get into with this kind of closure, so let's just sit on our hands until the clear move occurs. Yeah, let's see. This will be the discounted side of this dealing range. So let us mark out this side of this gap. I'm expecting a fairly gaps to create there. This will be the first fairly gap that presented after the 2 AM open, and price trading below the opening price. So let us look for longs, and we have LR highs, Philly swings, every Philly swings right there. So let us wait for the clear move in the market. If you're watching the stream without liking means kindly hit your like, guys. Let us wait for the closures. Three-minute closures looking good from this fairly gap. Price supporting that low. Look at how the closures are. Price rejecting to close above. So let's just wait. Look how the C of that gap supports the price. Let us wait for the closures. Price decline to close higher. So I'm not going to enter right there. Let us wait for the clear move. Yeah, price clearly declines to close above, so I don't want to get enter after the inversions also. So let's just sit on our hands. Okay, that's why I skipped the trade because price moving lower from that from nowhere, like price moving lower from without taking that highs or without retracing back on the opening price also. So that's why I move my sorry. That's why I didn't take this trade. I just skipped this one because of the rejections. Great, great escape, I think, because I want to see more fair gaps to create after the 2 a.m. We don't have any fair gaps. First gap that was present after the 2 a.m. open, and this will be the second gap right there. And let's see, do we have SMTs? Yeah, we do have SMTs right now. If this gap gets inverse, means I will surely get enter for longs. I want to see this gap to get inverse, so I can look for long from there. So let's wait for the closure of coming candles. We have turtle soup and we have SMTs in the lows. So let us see how the candle is gonna close. If you are watching the stream without liking, means hit your like guys. Don't forget to hit your likes. Do we have SMTs in the eyes? No, we don't have any SMTs in the eyes also. It's gonna get that lows. So let's see. Okay. Okay, price got these lows that was created after the 2 a.m. open. An initial low that has been swept right now. Is going to close below that low that indicates bearishness. So let's just wait for this gap to get swept or get tagged in. Let's see. Okay, price gonna retrace back into this 15-minute fair gap that is located in the discount of this dealing range. So let us see how the gap is gonna react. We got this high also. This will be the support of this high also merging with it. We're expecting some kind of retracement higher. 5-minute is gonna create a fair gap right there. After the 2 AM, the first fair gap in 5 also gonna create. And yeah, let's see. We are below the opening price of 2 AM. Keep in mind. Let's see how this gap is going to close in next 6 minutes. Price created a fairly gap in 5 minutes. Let's see how the gap is going to act. And we have a 15-minute unfilled fairly gap lower. And let's wait for the closures of this 5-minute candle also. And we have an unfilled fairly gap higher and lower. We are in between these two PD arrays. And let's wait for the closures. வரும் பண்ணுவானுங்க டக்குன்னு பண்ணுவானுங்க விட்டுருங்க மெசேஜ் வரப்போ கூட பாருங்க நேற்று லைவ் பாத்தீங்களா ப்ரோ நேற்று price clearly rejecting that fairly gap. From this gap we have SMTs with that lows. I think yeah, we do have SMTs in these lows exactly with this fairly gaps lows. So let's see how the gap gonna react there. Let's wait for the closures. 3-minute gap gonna inverse right there. Entry bro. Bike. எடுக்கணும் price got inverse there. Let's do this trade. Let's see how this goes. One-on-one trade. I'm expecting higher prices. 15-minute clearly rejecting the lows. I'm gonna break highs. Let's wait for the closures. Let's target 1 is 2.5.
gold last one follow இருக்கு.
Nasdaq வந்து உங்களுக்கு பை தான் பேரு. இப்போ ரீட்ரேஸ் கோல்டு இப்போ ரீட்ரேஸ் ஆகிற மாதிரி. Price started to reject from the opening price of 2 a.m. Look how the closures are. I'm expecting institutional order flow and retail. Let's wait for the closures. But enter with my huge risk, my full risk. That's it. Gonna target just 1 is 2. That's it. We got created a change in set of delivery, and I'll be moving my stocks to break in after this blue line. So let's see. Price clearly resisting from this 2 a.m. open. I'm expecting a closure above, and we are coming from this OB 1 minute change in state of delivery with a fairly gap. So let's see which PDRA gonna make it out. Gonna place out. I'm expecting higher prices, so I'm expecting a closure above this opening price of 2 a.m. So let's see. I want to see this gap as a breakaway gap. Okay. Price retrace back into the fairly gap, and this will be the BPR, a gap that matching with the fairly gap. I don't want to see lower prices. All I want to see is large range green candles, and this will be the breaker with the fairly gap. A unicorn also. Price got the C of that fairly gap. Clear rejection in the last 10 seconds of the closure of 1 minute. That indicates price may can move higher. Let's wait for the closures. Price denied it to close below the C of the gap. I'm expecting higher prices. If price really wants to move higher, means it won't violate this gap or it won't get tagged into it. That's why I place my stops right there. All I want to see is a pump to the highs. If you haven't watched, if you are watching the stream and if you didn't like, means kindly hit your like, guys. Price creating volume imbalances, that indicates price gonna move higher and the price got inverse this volume imbalance. Okay, price inverse this parallel gap with the confirmations of volume imbalance also, and I'm expecting a closure above this 2 am opening price, and I'm this highs also, that will be a bullish confirmations or more confidence to this trade, and this will be the solid target for us. This will be the devil marks. Actually, this will be the best target, but I can't risk my money one on one for this one on one, so I'm gonna be $300, but I don't want to close in 300 bucks. So let's just aim for 600. So let's just see. I don't know, see this line to resist our price to move over to these lows. All I want to say is bullishness. Let's see how this 1 minute is gonna support the price. Price closed above the 2 a.m. opening price. That from this fairly gap, and this will be the institutional order flow and retail that indicates price gonna move higher to our TPs. So let's just sit on our hands until it takes our TPs or stops. That's it. Watch closely where the push came from. What this blue line indicates. That will be the enigma. Okay, I'm expecting this gap to get inverse, so price may can move higher from this gap, or else price will take our stops. But I see bullishness. Let it hit our stops or TP. Let's just sit on our hands until it moves higher or lower. Okay, price got this fairly gap. Let's see how it gonna reject from there. I wanna see rejections from there, and 3 AM just moving lower into the fairly gap. So let's see. Stopped out right there. -1 hour. Let's see how the price gonna move higher. My anticipation was always right, but my stop placement was worse. Let's wait for the inversion to get enter for one more time, because I know that price gonna move higher. Let's wait for the inversions. 2 AM open, went lower to create a low, and we're gonna move higher. Let's wait for the closures. Stay disciplined. Be patient until it gets inverse, or else you will get liquidated in the market. Just wait for the closures. Got ended right there. Let's see. Got inverse right there. I'm expecting bullish prices from here. So let's see. Stops at break even right now. I don't even want to see the retracement from here. I want to see one more large candle. I don't want to see rejections anymore. Because buy program started from here, so this will be the HR, high resistance liquidity run. I don't want to see rejecting candles or yeah, that's what I expected. Let's see if this gap gets inverse means price will move to a break even. Nothing to worry, but I want to see higher prices till our TPs. So let's see. Price gonna inverse there. I don't want to see closure below this gap. I want to see is that kind of retracement and that kind of closures. That's what I want. Yeah, that is a good closures. Let's see after that week. Look where the price came from, like where the price retraced back and moving higher, and what the price gonna inverse there. We are literally reading the chart in 1 minute, bro. We are anticipating next minute candles. I'm expecting one more hour to get hit. That's why I'm waiting for price hit my 1 hour, and and price gonna hit my second hour. I line 1:2. Watch the time and price, not only the price. Let's wait for 15 closes. Okay. I'm expecting one more large range high green candle. That's what my anticipation is right now. Because I'm expecting HRLR move, high resistance liquidity run, price went higher, and once again. This will be the equal highs that has been created and price engineering a high. Let's see how the price gonna take that highs. I'm expecting a large range green candle by sweeping this high, by sweeping this equal highs and this engineered highs. From this fairly gap with this confirmation of 1 minute OB. That's what I expected. New 15 minute got open there. By inversing this 15 minute, I don't want to see deep retracement into a break even, so let's just target our TPs. Yeah, let's see. It's got inverse this 5 minute gap also, and we are having this 5 minute fairly gap. So let's see how the price gonna move higher from here. Actually, I don't want to see a dip into this 5 minute fairly gap. I want to see my TP get smashed in the next 2 minutes. That's all I want to see. Look how the candle gonna close. Price got that equal highs. I'm expecting a closure above, bro. BGF, BX, hashtag want to see a standard closure, not like this kind of struggles to move higher. Price struggling to move higher. You can see the closures of the 1 minute candles. Let's wait for the closure above this value gap that was located on the left side of this curve. And look how this value gap supporting the price 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10-minute candles are supporting still the BC is supporting the price. Buy side liquidity, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, sell side imbalance. Sorry. I expected a high resistance liquidity run, but price started to accumulate inside this 2 PD arrays equal to this value gap and this value gap. I'm expecting expansion higher, maybe after this low. Actually, I don't want to see this low to get purged. That will be the for 5-minute gap. So let's wait for the large range candles to print, and still this gap is supporting the price. This will be the last minute of the 5-minute gap. Sorry, 5-minute candle. So I'm expecting higher prices in this candle. That's what I expected there. I'm expecting a closure with the above this blue line. I don't want to see these kind of wicks, bro. I want to see closures higher. I want to see a closure, bro. TP got smashed there. A bank trade 1:2, $500 booked in live. I'm just done for the day, bro. 12:50 the timers. Just done for the day. And yeah, I'm gonna end the stream right now. A great price read with y'all. I'm gonna lie. Price will take this engineered high, but I just wanna buy off this piece. I wanna buy off this cake, not the whole cake, because I can't eat the whole cake. Done for the day. Okay. Okay, guys. Let me see you tomorrow, guys. I'll be trading every London with y'all. I'm just done for the day. Let me show you my executions of the day. Sorry. Let me show my executions. Just done for the day, guys. Let's see tomorrow, guys. Let's see tomorrow, guys. Bye. I'm gonna end the stream right now. If you are still watching the stream, if you want to trade like me, means kindly contact my traders arena to trade like me, trade with me, or whatever. I can teach one-on-one with you all for free. I can teach how to read the price in 1 minute in no matter what the chart is. Maybe it is a nifty or bank nifty or whatever chart. Kindly hit your DMs at my traders arena. உங்களுக்கு என்கிட்ட ட்ரேடிங் கற்றுக்கணும் அப்படின்ற ஆசை இருந்துச்சுன்னா you can contact my traders arena bro. Tony bro, hi. If you are watching the stream and if you didn't like me, kindly hit your like, guys. Just done for the day. $500 booked on live. Let me show you exactly $500 that I was booked on the live. So if you want to trade like me, or if you want to catch the price in 1 minute, or if you want to read the price and anticipate the price to move higher in 1 minute, means kindly hit your DMs. Now one-on-one எடுப்பேன், not classes for members. Like batch கணக்கில் நான் கிளாஸ் எடுக்க மாட்டேன், one-on-one மட்டும்தான் எடுப்பேன். And I'll guarantee you that I'll make a trader for real. So let's see guys, let's see tomorrow guys. நாளைக்கு லைவ் பண்ணுவேன், நாளைக்கு வந்துருங்க. லைக் போடாம பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தா லைக்கை போட்டுருங்க. And yeah, that's it for the day guys. Let's see tomorrow guys. I'm done for the day. Bye.